2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. And the Bucks securing $250 million with a B dollars worth of funding from Milwaukee to build a new arena.
Wow.
Construction underway, and they're hoping to move in next season, guys.
Man, I should move to Milwaukee. They're giving away that kind of money.
That's my hometown, by the way.
Wow.
I was born in Milwaukee.
The mean streets of Milwaukee.
Yeah, I survived the mean streets of Milwaukee, North 68th Street to be exact.
Well, it's a big part of keeping a team there because, you know, there's been some rumors about people wanting to move that team and the ownership possibly. So now it's not the biggest market, but right now they sweeten the pot up a little bit.
You know, the Bucks' new ownership is staying true to their word, working to keep the team in Milwaukee. You look at the picture of this arena, it's going to be spectacular.
Cannot wait for the grand opening of the Ernie Dome.
Are you going to go?
In Milwaukee.
The Ernie Dome.
The
I like
Ernie
that.
Dome. There you go. Hey, Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The Ernie Dome.
It's an Eastern Conference battle at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. The Pacers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Indiana. And guys, we won't be seeing Thon Maker, who is injured.
Yeah, Kevin, no more uncertainty about the seriousness of the injury. Well, we only got a preliminary diagnosis after he came out of that previous game, but now they sound sure about it, and hopefully we see him back on the court in less than a month.
Well, everyone who watched his last game cringed when he went down. Glad to hear that the injury is not season-ending.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Nate McMillan took over as coach of the Pacers last season. Now, his previous head coaching job had been 5 seasons prior. He said, now, there's a lot of old school in me, but I do understand you have to adapt with this generation of players, the millennials, and how you communicate. And they want to bring that old school discipline to this team. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It's great to have a mix of those things. Adapt or die, as they say. In what should be an exciting game to watch, two of the most athletic teams in the league. Doris, what are the keys in this one?
Well, you'd think it would be about the pace, but to me, when there's this level of athletic ability, it's about the execution and patience on offense, and certainly you've got to sprint back in transition defense.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young and Turner up front. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Collison against Bledsoe. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Oladipo for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Middleton on the wing. Dishes it to Henson. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
Well, certainly it wasn't their best night shooting the basketball. What you have to do is now put it aside and get focused for the next one.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Now, here's Oladipo. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. And that one is good.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Henson with the screen. Here's Bledsoe. They get the rebound. Henson's shot is off.
Boy, they wanted to hit the ground running today, but it hasn't happened. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Outside Collison. Back to Oladipo. Left side Collison. The feed now to Turner. Clock at 2. Shoots over Henson. The shot by Turner no good. Not a fast start for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
He goes up again, stolen by Henson. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Pacers leading by 5. And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Here's Collison following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Turner. Oladipo for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that's just the catch and shoot game of Victor Oladipo. So fast on the trigger on the catch.
Bledsoe passes to Brogdon. Henson sets a screen for Brogdon. Inside. Henson's shot is off.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Bucks trail by 6. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo, and it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Now, there are times Bledsoe can get a little helter-skelter, but right on point with that pass.
Collison kicks to Young. To the inside. Turner. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
Boy, Miles Turner out of the University of Texas, Hook'em Horns, the number 11 pick back in 2015. He now looks like a foundational piece for the Pacers.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Turner. Of course, you look back on that 2015 draft, hard to argue that Turner shouldn't have gone higher.
Yeah, I think it was the unusual running style. There were some concerns that it might predispose him to injury. The Pacers training staff actually found a muscular imbalance, so they helped him strengthen certain areas and correct that issue.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Collison. Henson with the screen. Middleton outside. They get it back. A shot off that time.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
From downtown, sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
13 feet away. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Collison. Pass to Oladipo. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Bogdanovich dishes to Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Turner no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Here's Collison. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Collison against Bledsoe. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
Roof shot.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pacers operating in a smaller market. Some cost restraints for this franchise.
Right. This is not a team that can pay the luxury tax. It's not necessarily a free agent destination either. Those are challenges, but they have remained very competitive over the years.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Henson. Oladipo hits them both.
Well, the versatility of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. This is a clever guard who plays his heart out on both ends of the floor.
Brogdon the pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Picked by Zeller. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
One-on-one fast break. Bledsoe against Collison. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Boy, guys, such a rare combination, right? A great shot blocker who can also make threes. And if you think back to that 2015 draft, 3 kinds of those players entered the league. Karl-Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, and this guy, Miles Turner.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Pacers also changing it up. Booker, he's checked in for Young. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Joseph. Here's Muhammad. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. You talk to us about a stretch 5. Miles Turner already a knockdown shooter from long range.
Well, it's incredible at his size to be that smooth, that quick, and that high with his release. Your eyes are not lying. That's a 7-footer with a gorgeous shooting stroke.
Bucks trail by 11. Bledsoe with it. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Muhammad has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Muhammad's got his second basket of the night. Pacers leading by 8. Joseph dishes to Oladipo. Back to Joseph. Here's Turner. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Bangs home the trifecta. Stevenson's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Joseph. Feeds to Turner. Oladipo against Brogdon. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Turner. He's got 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bledsoe passes to Muhammad. Over Stevenson. Muhammad, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Stevenson kicks to Oladipo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Parker. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Bucks trail by 10. And here is Dellavedova, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The dish to Teletovic. Parker trying to free himself up, and Teletovic with the three.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Turner with the screen. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. He got right to the cup using that screen. Joseph's got his first bucket of the night. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Teletovic dishes to Parker. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Here's Joseph. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Oladipo outside. Here's the screen. To the paint. Shot off the screen. Booker. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Parker.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Dellavedova from outside. The Bucks getting another chance here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Greg, when Jabari Parker is healthy, he has shown that he can be a go-to scorer in this league.
Parker reminds me a bit of how Carmelo Anthony looked at the same age. His ability to just blow by defenders is going to always be something he can lean on. Just fantastic with how efficient he is at this age.
That one is off. Indiana making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. And Glenn Robinson, the third, is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And he's good on the second.
And you look at the Bucks in this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
Now here's Joseph, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Parker. Teletovic with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Parker. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Parker's got 5 points so far. And when so much of the NBA is trying to capitalize, Greg, on small ball, the Bucks said they're going to go for tall ball if they can make it work.
And what the length and height gives the Bucks is a few things. One, you get matchup advantages at least at a few positions on the floor. Great coverage in the passing lanes. And remember now, the half court is much bigger because of the impact of the three-point shot. You need size, skill, and activity to be able to guard that far from the basket.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Indiana opting to trade Paul George this summer. Doris, never easy to let a superstar go.
No, it isn't, Kevin, but with Paul George looking to contend for a title and increasingly voicing his dissatisfaction, it was probably the right choice, because you don't want to lose him next summer and get nothing in return.
Now here's Muhammad. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Raptors. Dellavedova from outside. Here's Parker. Booker pulls it in.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Robinson misses. Bucks trail by 8. Inside, Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Stevenson outside. Kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Stevenson drives in, and he lays it straight in. Stevenson's got 7 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. "16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Joseph. Pass to Sabonis. Stevenson right side. And here's Booker from the arc. Monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Oh, that's the type of clutch player he sees himself as. Boy, can he deliver.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Pacers up by 10. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
In that opening quarter, I don't know that you could ask for much more.
They've been simply outstanding, Greg, and let's see if they can build off this early lead.
Bucks trail by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Pacers. We've got Lance Stevenson. Robinson is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Trevor Booker. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. There's a screen. And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. No one near Toledovich as he lets it go. The quick look, no good that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And stolen by Toledovich. Here's Parker. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 9.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Muhammad with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. Dellavedova from outside. Good on the triple. Now here's Joseph. He feeds it to Stevenson. They set the pick. Back to Joseph. Fires from deep. Zeller grabs the board. Bucks trail by 3. Toledovich inside the line. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Well, I'll tell you, still looking for that first 3 of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Indiana moving the ball around. Parker against Joseph. 5 on the clock. No good from Booker.
I I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Teletovic throws it down.
I think he can be intimidating at times out there. Teletovic muscling in on that one.
And Nate McMillan with a solid track record as head coach in Seattle and Portland before taking over the Indiana Pacers.
Well, think about it. Before this job, 12 seasons, all coaching in the Northwest. And that goes along with 12 seasons as a player, all with the Sonics. He actually earned the nickname Mr. Sonic for almost 2 decades in Seattle.
Pacers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Joseph, the pass to Stevenson. And Booker kicks to Robinson. They need this. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Muhammad on the wing. Puts one up from 19.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Robinson kicks to Stevenson. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee in the lead. Muhammad on the wing. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Parker with the block. Here's Teletovic, and Teletovic throws it down.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Doors with every team now having shooters who can space the floor is such an important part of their offense. Who are some of the best players at taking advantage of that with the dribble drive?
Well, there's certain guys who you sit there and say, there's no way I'd ever want to be a lone defender in transition trying to deal with the ferocity of a Russell Westbrook drive, the absolute majesty of Kyrie Irving's handle, the combination of strength and athleticism of LeBron James. I just want to tell those defenders, you better step back, boys, and get out of the way.
You know, you make such a great point. As much as I admire the three-point shooting of Steph or Clay and the majesty of LeBron, the dribbling ability of Kyrie Irving to me is absolutely jaw-dropping.
This guy does not have explosive athleticism. It's a product of clearly somebody who has always had the basketball in his hands. It's majesty in motion.
And here's Bledsoe. Thaddeus Young getting it to go from deep. Henson, a screen on Robinson. Brogdon the pass to Henson. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Henson's got his first points of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The kick out to Young. And the Pacers another three.
Kev, no hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Here's Brogdon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. In the corner, it's Robinson. It's over Brogdon, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Well, so many foul calls, 50-50. Not that one. He barged right into him.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on an 18-6 run. To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He can't hit that time. Ready by Bogdanovich. Robinson goes in. The kick out to Collison. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on an 18-6 run. Now Bledsoe. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That one good for 2. Bledsoe's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
We wouldn't call him a mid-range specialist, but if you give Bledsoe any room, he will pop it in your eye.
The drive by Collison. Robinson against Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night. Henson, a screen on Collison. And again, it's Eric Bledsoe. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
His shot's hitting on another level here in a second. I mean, it's looking effortless now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Collison with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Robinson. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
No good on that one. Doors with so many one-and-dones entering the NBA. Do you think expectations are too high for these guys, especially from the fans?
I don't, Kevin. I think it depends on the talent that we're talking about. You know, I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take him long to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, their personal expectations are probably higher than ours.
I mean, look at the elite of these high school kids have been playing like in front of big crowds on a big stage for so long. It's second nature to them, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 10.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Now, here's Bledsoe. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Antetokounmpo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Collison against Bledsoe. Turner with the screen. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. Bogdanovich has got 10.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
Now here's Bledsoe. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, Darren Collison going through the free agency process this last summer. Greg, Indiana jumped at the chance to add him to the roster.
Yeah, and with Collison, his ability to play in so many ways, that is what made teams go after him. He doesn't always take a big signing to change the complexity of a team.
Take a break.
Getting solid contributors like Collison go a long way in building the foundation of a team.
first one falls. And the Pacers still looking for their first NBA title, but 3 titles, as we know, for the franchise in their ABA days.
How about in 9 seasons with the ABA, they made the finals 5 times. Now, granted, there were only about 10 teams in the league, but that's still pretty impressive.
That one drops. He ties it up.
I think it's best to avoid putting this guy at the line if possible, but that's obviously easier said than done.
Bledsoe against Collison. Henson with the screen. Off the screen. And the shot is long. Indiana's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Turner. Cans it from downtown. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Turner's ability to knock down the 3 is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Henson, a screen on Collison. Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. Looking to end the run. Offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Collison. Passes to Turner. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Turner. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
For Milwaukee, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Chris Middleton. Muhammad comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Eric Bledsoe. That's good from Henson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Joseph. 1:33 left in the first half of the game. Shots good by Turner.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Teletovic passes to Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, with that being his second foul, now you've got to be more careful. You can't give the officials any excuse to whistle him for number 3 before the end of this half.
And we watch Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, just incredibly talented, a long, lanky, athletic powerhouse of a player.
Booker, he's checked in for Indiana. Lance Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league.
Turner with the screen. Joseph dishes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Greg, with Giannis, the team is so much more dangerous with him on the floor offensively, and the numbers back it up.
Yeah, Giannis, one of the few difference makers who can impact the game on both ends. Causes a ton of turnovers with his D, but also can facilitate or carry a team with his offense.
One shot, gentlemen.
And And that one misses.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Zeller, he's checked in for Milwaukee. On the free throw, no good.
And Kevin, for a guy as powerful as Muhammad, you'd like to see him get to the free throw line a whole lot more than he does.
Booker is screen on Teletovic. Teletovic against Joseph. The kick out to Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely. You have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That free throw, good from Dellavedova. Both good from the line that time. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Joseph, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Joseph. Jabari Parker's checked in for Antetokounmpo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 4. And here is Dellavedova. 6 points for him. Parker outside. Over Booker. And that one's good. Parker's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pacers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor, you ignited the team in the first half, but what do you need to do better in the second half?
Defense. We just got to do a better job defensively, including myself. I got to lead the pack defensively. I think when we do that, we're effective. And we're a great team on offense. When we move the ball and we share, we're a great team. Defensively, we got to tighten up a little bit, and we're going to do a better job of that in the second half.
We will see, Victor. Thank you for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. We saw Miles Turner lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
The way they were getting rain on from three, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact. Oh, what was rhyming, Ernie?
And that will conclude our halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's John Henson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. For 3, Bledsoe. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Turner with a screen for Oladipo. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bucks trail by 4. This is the Bledsoe. Turner with the steal. And Oladipo kicks to Young. Antetokounmpo passes to Bledsoe. There's the feed to Henson. It's tipped. That's tipped. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Oladipo left side. The shot will not fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Henson the pass to Bledsoe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. I mean, opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Doris, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame, something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what, Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this, if you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K. Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Now here's Collison. Pass to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. On to Tacumbo's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Collison. Outside Bogdanovich. Turner with a screen on Middleton. Off the screen, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. Henson, a screen on Collison. Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Here's Bogdanovich. Well, good with the triple.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. Got to think twice about that next time.
Here's Brogdon, and he drops it in from the low post. Brogdon's got 5 now.
I think everyone expecting Bledsoe to perhaps force the issue, but he keeps his poise and finds the open man.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bledsoe kicks to Henson. Bledsoe against Collison, and it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by Henson.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
Collison with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Screen by Young. Right side Turner. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Collison. Back to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Oladipo. From the arc. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Oladipo, good.
I'll tell you, when Oladipo starts to percolate, he is really tough to get out of rhythm. How about his scoring right now?
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Glenn Robinson, the third, is subbed in for Oladipo. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And we can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
One shot.
Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick out of the University of Virginia. What a find, Greg, he has been, and you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a 4-year player in college. Has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
Here is Bledsoe after Indiana gets the 3. The shot from 20 feet away. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, has the ability to hang and adjust his shot mid-flight, making it really difficult to contest Bledsoe's jumper.
Collison, the pass to Young. Turner with the screen. Young dishes to Turner. A rebound by the Bucks. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's short off the rim.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Robinson kicks to Young. The drive by Collison. That one drops for him. Collison's got 6 points. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Indiana also making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Lance Stevenson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Joseph in for Darren Collison. Now here is Dellavedova. He's got 6. Here's Muhammad. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Confidence is not an issue. Muhammad knows what he's doing offensively.
Joseph, the pass to Stevenson. There's a good screen. Back to Joseph. Pass to Sabonis. This one for 3. Rebound by Parker. Bucks trail by 6. Oh, the lob to Parker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dellavedova, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be Lance Stevenson. For Milwaukee, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Dellavedova. And both free throws good for Dellavedova. Now here's Stevenson. He's got 7. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Back to Stevenson. He kicks it to Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Booker's got 5 now.
Kev, come on now. This is where Booker inflicts the most damage, a ferocious interior scorer.
Teletovic the screen. Parker with it. Now guarded by Booker. Muhammad, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Bucks.
And clearly, this is a squad that makes its living in the paint. Very few teams are as determined to get the ball inside as much as they are. They aren't going to settle for jump shots. They're going to continue to pound it down low.
And that one falls for Robinson. That one misses. Bucks trail by 7. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Muhammad the bucket on the assist by Parker. He's got 14.
Maybe one of those unconscious scoring nights for Muhammad. He has the skill set to do it.
Joseph dishes to Stevenson. Stevenson setting the pick for Robinson. Offensive rebound Pacers. Passes it to Sabonis. And Booker kicks to Joseph. Second shot opportunity. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. To the left side wing. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dellavedova. And Indiana shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pacers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That free throw good from Stevenson. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Dellavedova. 10 points for him. Feeds it to Zeller. Back to Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Muhammad. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Joseph, the pass to Booker. And he gets it to go. Booker's got 7.
Well, just super work from Trevor Booker, right? He keeps his eyes on the prize despite the defense surrounding him.
Now Dellavedova, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Teletovic the screen. Nobody near Parker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 5th assist in this one. Joseph dishes to Robinson. They set the pick. Sabonis kicks to Stevenson. Here's Robinson. That one a little long. Bucks trail by 4. Muhammad with it. Robinson picks him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
Well, this is becoming more of a regular at the line these days. Muhammad's aggressiveness paying off.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Muhammad hits them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now here's Joseph. An easy 2 points on the layup. Joseph's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
And Corey Joseph, a terrific 2-way player, Doris, at the combo guard.
Kev, he's got great pedigree. Remember, he began his career in San Antonio under the great Greg Popovich. This guy's a physical, mobile defender who will guard either the 1 or the 2.
Now here's Joseph. Jabari Parker unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Stevenson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Bucks 2nd.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
That free throw missing. Bogdanovich is checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And the 2nd free throw, good. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Parker passes to Zeller. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A moment here to see some stats for Parker. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
And he can't get the first one. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Joseph, and he banks in the layup. Joseph's got 4 points this quarter. Bucks trail by 7. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Parker. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Joseph. Zeller, a screen on Joseph. Pick by Zeller. That's a 2 from Parker. No good there. And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action after this word. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
Get there.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich out there with Booker. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Turner in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And a refined offensive skill set for the Croatian Bogdanovich.
Well, Bojan, his three-point shot, obviously a big part of his game. He can really heat it up from the perimeter. On any given night, this guy can go for 40.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And you see Bogdanovich, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No, if anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position in the way the game is played today. This guy is skilled and tough, but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
Now here's Muhammad over Oladipo, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Boy, how creative is Oladipo in the paint. Understands how to use his frame to score on the interior.
Here's Dellavedova. Teletovic the screen. Dellavedova with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. Parker outside. Henson sets a screen for Parker. 4 on the clock. The wing jumper off target. Pacers leading by 13. Oladipo dishes to Booker. Joseph with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Teletovic kicks to Parker. Over Booker. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
The dish to Joseph. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. That's 12 points for Joseph.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Kicks to Muhammad. That's tipped. They recover it. And that one's good. Parker. And so here is Indiana. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Joseph with a screen on Teletovic. Parker with the steal. Booker the pass to Turner. Back to Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And one of those lunch pail players. You love him, Greg. Trevor Booker out of Clemson.
Just hard-nosed, gets on the glass, and although only 6'8", he gets off his feet quickly. A terrific leaper and just one of those ultra-competitive guys. Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jabari Parker. Chris Middleton comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Antetokounmpo. They grab their own miss. Bledsoe outside. Henson with the screen. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Collison. He feeds it to Oladipo. And Henson sends it back. Here's Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Turner. Snatched up. Here's Henson. They shoot again. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in.
And really an alert play on the glass there to get that second chance opportunity. He's having one of those games that we've really grown accustomed to seeing him put forth.
Yeah, he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Here's Bogdanovich. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
And here's Bledsoe. Over Collison. Bledsoe with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Outside Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Up top, Bledsoe over Collison. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Scooped up. The kick out to Oladipo. Turner with a screen on Brogdon. Oh, Turner in position. No good. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his third foul of the game. Bucks trail by 14. Now here's Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one wide left.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Oladipo goes in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Oladipo with that burst of speed elevates high off the drive to finish with authority.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Here's Collison. Oladipo outside. Dishes it to Turner from past the arc. Turner missing again.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Bogdanovich dishes to Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. And Henson sends it back. Shots good by Turner. Bucks trail by 16. Bledsoe outside. Over Collison. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop.
Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Oladipo goes in. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 5 assists tonight.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Bledsoe. The feed to Henson. Chalk up 2 there. Now Collison. Pass to Young. There's the pick. Oh, Turner in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Here's Brogdon. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Pacers leading by 16. Collison kicks to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Young for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. To the inside, Bledsoe lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
Well, one of the more fearless point guards we have in amongst traffic. Bledsoe making his presence felt.
Screen by Young. They double him with Middleton. Here's Turner, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one of the things I love about Chris Middleton is his decision making. You know, he doesn't force shots or passes when he has the ball and just lets the play develop. And that's why coaches trust him so much.
That free throw good from Turner. And with Middleton in his decision-making, it's true for both his scoring and his passing.
For the amount he facilitates, he has great efficiency. low turnovers, solid field goal percentage, and his passing gets better every year.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Bucks with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Out to the right wing. Henson against Turner. Here's Brogdon, just 5 on the clock. Henson with the screen, and it's sent back by Turner. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Well, how about Bogdanovich showing a bit of mobility on his way to the rack, drawing the foul?
Doris, we've seen a number of aging players really change their bodies through better nutrition and improved fitness conditioning. Do you think we'll see more guys even extending it further, playing into their 40s in the NBA?
Well, how great would it be to see LeBron James play into his 40s? You look at a guy in the NFL, a much more physically demanding game in terms just of the hitting that's done in the game. Tom Brady approaching his 40th year, incredible. And LeBron James would be the player I point to. There's a guy 6'8", 200 and whatever he is, probably 65 pounds, who every single day puts time into the process of keeping his body healthy. It's great. His greatness has been sustained, but he pays a price to get there, Kevin.
And Doris, you can change your body and you can change your game too as you grow old.
That's a great point. Think about how much of a low post scorer Kobe Bryant became later on in his career, because the elevation, his ability to elevate, so different.
Great example.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Henson, a screen on Oladipo. Here's Brogdon, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first free throw is good. Doris, the league would prefer that players stay in college a minimum of 2 years before entering the draft. Others have countered with straight out of high school in that approach. Which way do you lean?
I would say I would lean to allow these young men, if they're prepared and have the talent and ability to go straight from high school to the league, they should have that opportunity. We don't put restrictions on any other field of endeavor. If you're a great musician, you can go to New York City and make a living in an orchestra on Broadway. To me, if you're capable, you should be allowed the opportunity. This is America. We are a land of opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Bucks trail by 21. Bledsoe with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Henson with the screen. Pass to Brogdon. Fires from deep. Goes back up. And it's finished off inside by Henson.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Outside Collison. He dishes it to Young. inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brogdon. Doris, I've heard you talk often about instituting a play clock from the very beginnings of someone learning the game of basketball.
Kevin, I think this is absolutely critical to the future of the game of basketball here in the United States, because the Europeans right now, from the formative stages, from the youngest someone picks up the game of basketball, play under duress of the shot clock. And the reason that's important is you must be a 3-tool player to play under duress of the shot clock, meaning you've got to be a triple threat. You've got to be able to pass it, dribble it, and shoot it. And to do that with the pressure of a shot clock leaning in on you from those earliest moments is significant. And I know I have the backing of guys like R.C. Buford and Rick Carlisle. They believe, more important than me, intelligent basketball people believe that in the United States, we must institute a shot clock from the time guys and young women pick up the game.
Out to Turner. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 30 points for Myles Turner.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Myles Turner.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
And Indiana can just let the clock run down here. And here's Collison. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Turner. Back to Bogdanovich. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Victor, what does tonight's performance say about the confidence of this team?
Just we're pretty good. We play great together, you know, and we play well together as a team. So when we do that, it's easier for us to beat teams.
Victor Wondermatha, thank you, my man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.